Okay, ladies and jelly beans. My name is Andy Cope, or Dr. Andy Cope, and the t-shirt gives you a bit of a clue. So I'm not a normal doctor. I'm actually pretty much exactly the opposite of all the other doctors in the world. I'm a doctor of happiness, a kind of undoctor, maybe, whatever. In fact, there aren't many of us. There's just me. I'm the only one. So little old me. So what I've been doing for the last 15 years, my job actually has been to seek out happy people and find out why they're so happy, and then sort of learn those secrets, and then I then deliver that in businesses and in schools. So do you know what the secret of my happiness and the secret of why I've kind of done okay is I'm not that clever. You know what you say? When people find out you're a doctor, they naturally think you're clever. But here's the top tip: don't tell anybody else. Right? I'm not actually very clever. I just work really hard. I've always worked really hard. Oh, and I'm happy. And I think hard work and happiness are probably the keys to this. So what I thought I'd do, just for a couple of minutes, is share a kind of story, a quick story, and then maybe a top tip on how to be happy. Okay? So listen very carefully. I'm seeing a lot of these at the moment. I'm seeing them everywhere in everybody's window. Beautiful rainbows. And weirdly, rainbows have been the centerpiece of what we've been talking about for about 15 years. And all of a sudden, everybody else has discovered rainbows. Here's something that I think is really interesting, okay? So listen up, important. Unless you're incredibly enlightened, you've probably fallen for a big fat lie about happiness. So happiness is a bit like a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. So it's a lovely feeling that everybody wants more of. So, and it starts when you're little. So what your teachers say, if you work really hard in primary school, you'll get really good SATs results. And when you get those great SATs results, guess what? Then you'll be happy. Then you go to school, and if you work really hard in school, you'll get some good exams. And when you get your good results, guess what? Then you'll be happy. And then, I don't know, you will have a job, you'll have a sales target or a customer service target. When you hit your target, woohoo, then you'll be happy. Um, and what most people do is they go their entire life, happiness is over there, I've got to earn it, I've got to go and find it, it's over there somewhere. So what I found out over the last 15 years is, what if that's not true? Okay, so what if happiness is a fantastic feeling, but what if it's not at the other end of the rainbow? What if it's at our end of the rainbow? So what if it's already here, but we're just really bad at seeing it? So what I'm really saying is this: what if happiness is the starting point and not the ending point? So if I go back through the examples, what I'm saying is this: what if it's the happiest kids that get the best results? Or what if it's the happiest employee that gets the best customer service? Now, I think that being happy now is absolutely crucial. And that's a bit weird because most people don't really get that. Okay, so the question is, how should we be happy now? Here's a top tip. So it's action, the action bit really. And I thought it'd be quite nice to do this as a I was going to say homework, but homework's like nightmare. So we'll go with just an activity that might help you be happy right now. And it says, get yourself a pen and paper, and I want you to write down 10 things that you really appreciate but that you take for granted. Okay, so that's 10 things. No, let's make it 20. 20 things that you're lucky to have in your life, but that you might just have taken your eye off. You might not be focusing on. Okay, 20 things. Now, the first few will probably be quite easy. There'll probably be things like people, people you love, and well, I don't know what they'll be, do I? But it'll probably be people and health at the top. And then you'll do a few more, then you get stuck. So after about 7, you'll get stuck and you'll think, oh, I can't think of any more. And then you'll get unstuck because then weird things start to creep into your list. So I don't know what's on your list, but maybe the NHS, maybe freedom, maybe having a nice snuggly duvet, maybe running water, maybe having central heating and a roof over your head, maybe having nice food, maybe having friends and family, maybe having a glass of Ribena, maybe a cup of hot chocolate. So what I'm saying is, basically, you do your 20 things, because how it works is this, okay? Most people spend a massive amount of their life moaning about what they haven't got, okay? And what happens with happy people is they tend to be very much more grateful for what they have got. So if tomorrow morning you get out of bed and you first thing you do is look at your list of 20 things and go, oh, look at me with my health and relationships and a nice duvet and running water and lots of toilet roll. Woo! It's called gratitude. Yeah, looking at what you've already got and marvelling at that will get you a lot more happiness than grumbling about what you haven't got. So look at your list. Look how lucky we really are. I think that'll do. That's the Doctor of Happiness signing off with a thought about a rainbow. So stop putting happiness off for the future and start being happy now. And to be happy now, maybe gratitude is like fertilizer for happiness. Thanks for listening. Bye now.